This is What's Cooking with DJ Tizio. Yes, guys, I know you missed me last week. Sorry, I couldn't make it, but it's too many hours that I put on myself. I was running the kitchen and then the front, put up all the stage. Thanks God I do have my right hand, Jose. Jose is the man that I can cover me and they can do great. Much appreciated, Jose Aragon. We gotta find a name for this guy on the DJ side. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think so. We gotta find a DJ name. Me? My name is Patricio. But everybody calls me Tizio, so my little one called me like that. So, all right, that we can be in a different program. We can be looking for a name for Jose as a DJ. All right, so like I said, so many things going on. By the way, the summer, but it's unreal. Summer, and it's raining, and it's kind of chilly this morning. Probably Mother Nature is giving us a little break for now. But don't ever think that we're stopping or things are going to stop because of these. There's so much going on. Not this weekend. Actually, yes, it is. But I know you guys are camping and all that stuff. Good for you guys. Good for you. Not this guy here. Always got to stick around because so much going on. Tomorrow is Heritage Day. And I know that the Southern Alberta Indian Association is putting every year is a yearly event. It is at the MX this year, so you guys are more than welcome. Come check it out. There's so many things going on in there. Good. It's all about ethnic. It's all about traditions. All about getting to be together. All right, guys. So that's one, and I don't know how I can. I mean. I don't know. I have no words how I can introduce this great person, this great human being that we're lucky to have here in Lethbridge. Yes, I know him for quite a few years. I was so I'm speechless to be honest sometimes because this is an amazing amigo. I can say that is a good friend of me. A good friend of all of us. He came into Lethbridge and he actually brought his energy with his brother John. All right, so now you guys know who I'm talking about, right? John Pogoselsky. Yeah, so please let me introduce you to one of my best friends here in town, Mr. Roy Pogoselsky. Please step in the stage. All right. You're Mr. Cumbia, by the way.
Yeah.
Remember?
Mr. Who?
Cumbia.
Okay.
Remember that you were checking on that little video that somebody tagged us?
Oh yes. The dance moves.
Yes, the dance
yeah,
moves.
No,
Yeah.
totally. Like I've got a few moves, but I'm not great at it.
Oh, come on.
Nah, I see some good dancers.
Awesome.
Nah,
You do awesome.
At the Salsa Nights, I see some amazing dancers. But while you were talking, I had a name for DJ Jose.
Oh,
that
you
put out
do?
there. Yeah.
Right. You see, already working.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, what about like DJ Cuervo?
Hey, we're gonna vote it. By the way, we're gonna vote it.
DJ
Yeah.
Cuervo, man. That's cool.
We gotta double
I
check
ran it by
it
Jose. He
too.
seemed to. I was like, I don't know. We'll see what's better out there. But
That's one option right there. So, Mr. Roy, please introduce her. By the way, before we move on, I'm officially into the Oktoberfest team. Thank you, Roy. John, Anna,
for all you
guys
do,
rock.
man. This guy's
Yeah.
amazing with all
Thank
the
you
bands
so
you're
much.
part of.
I'll be so proud to wear this T-shirt from now on. Much appreciated. This is what I'm looking for. I was looking for this, so thank you. This is just one little part of you guys. You, Roy.
Yeah.
Please tell us about what's going on. Like,
Oh man.
tell us a little bit about you, please.
Oh wow. Thanks Tizio. Like you said, we met a while ago. I moved here actually originally in 2009. But I only lived here for about 2 years, and I worked for a non-profit downtown. And I moved away back to Belgium to get married. I didn't get married, yada yada yada. I'm back in Lethbridge. You can see that it didn't work out for me. Don't feel bad for me. Things have turned out well. But I moved back here in 2013, and I worked at the city of Lethbridge. That's how we met when we
Right.
started talking about doing a day of Nicaragua culture
Right.
back in like 2014.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
That was amazing because you opened the door for our Latino community, and back then was the Grupo Latino, but that day we were actually talking about just most likely Nicaragua. So,
Yeah, just specifically,
Right.
which was amazing. And to be honest with you, like that was an incredible year for me because I got to meet so many awesome people. And that's when we drank Duvals together on that one
Dude,
fateful night. You,
tell me
Carol,
about it. We got good
me. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. I introduced Tizio to Duvals, which
There was the World Cup too, remember?
Yeah, the World
Oh
Cup
my
was-
God, we've done so many things
I have
together.
that picture of me, you, and Jonathan watching the game at the
Right.
only seats that were available at 11
Yeah.
a.m. on a Saturday morning.
Yeah,
Because we were competing with the brunch.
right,
People
right.
got a brunch. If it's cheap breakfast, you got a breakfast.
Right.
Yeah. But we were watching the game and drinking fermented barleys.
Oh my God.
Can't blame you.
Talking about drinking. Oh my God, I cannot wait for this event that is coming.
Yeah.
You guys know this is, as far as I know, is the biggest one in town
Well, I mean, maybe
as a festival.
maybe like Southern Alberta, like as a festival, maybe because I think
Right.
the Food and Beverage Expo is a bit. That's kind of a one day, and it's a tasting kind of event.
Right, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
You know, so Oktoberfest, you guys are awesome. There's no question. You, John, you guys are been doing such a great planning and organizing these things that I organize a little bit things here and there. But you know what? Why do you think that we actually start doing the Festival Latino? Mr. Roy here gave us that little opening, and we talk about that day. And then after that, I went to your brother, and we made it. We done it.
That's
See what I
right.
mean? So
I remember that. That was
Yes.
incredible.
So well, I really want to say thank you
Yeah.
from the bottom of our heart because you gave us that little opening, that little window, that little option to actually start doing things.
Well, Latin Fest this year was Festival Latino was incredible this year. I was there, situated where I mostly am in the beer gardens. Actually, Saria, the president of SAEA, was there and said, "Roy, are you going to help us out with beer sales?" And I said, "Absolutely." So I was there from almost like start to finish, and I closed down the beer garden.
Oh my God! And then you went to the after party as well.
Yeah, you
Oh
gotta
my
go to the
God.
after party, man. I danced. That's where I figured out what style I was I was like shaking it on the dance floor and seeing like dancers that are so much better than you just like kill it, and then you're there doing your like you do a twirl and you're like, got it. I did it.
No, you did awesome. I was impressed that you were on the dance floor.
Thanks,
Like
man.
quite a few songs. I'm like, wow, Roy, is it the beer or is it basically?
It was the DJ, man. The DJ. What's that song about? It like play my song, Mr. DJ, or something. Man, you were playing all my songs that night.
No way.
When you hit the
Wow.
song, I was like, Tizio! And I came out and I had to support. That's what you do.
Sweet, that.
Couple of big German Métis boys on the dance floor. That doesn't stick out at all.
So we're talking about Oktoberfest real quick, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna be talking for who knows, another 10 minutes at least. So before we go anywhere, Mr. Roy, what is this?
Well, actually, this is our German Das Boots
All
for
right.
Oktoberfest with our Pogo Bros and Oktoberfest YQL logos on it. And I wanted to give one of these away today to your viewers, but I don't know how we're going to do that. And 2 tickets to the festival with the boot. So I don't know how we can do that with the live. Like, do you want them to comment something? Do we pick the winner after who's commented?
Yeah.
What do you want them to comment?
That can be a good idea. What do you guys think? How you guys can win this awesome, how do you call it?
Oh, Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Or
right
Der
here.
Stiefel in German. Der
Hey guys,
Stiefel.
check it out. See? So
Yeah.
I want one of these myself.
When
Seriously.
you drink it too,
Yeah,
you gotta
and
turn the
it
heel.
says Oktoberfest,
Yeah.
Lethbridge, PB, the Pogo Bros. What
Yeah.
about the Pogo Bros? Where these came from, by the way?
Well, actually, me and John, like, we started kind of doing some entertainment stuff, and we wanted to put together a business that just kind of did festivals. When Oktoberfest used to be an ethnic association festival, But when John left the association, then the festival kind of came with us. And in order to run it, we had to form a business because of liability. So we formed Pogo Bros, which is just simple. It's two bros that are of Pogos. And we got two investors, Jerry Firth and Trevor Brown, also big community guys. And we just decided to help out as well we can. We got Apple Fest coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, where
Yes.
you pick up all the recycled apples, make apple juice. It's an environmental festival, and we're running the cider gardens this Saturday. All ciders all day. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So that we were talking about Oktoberfest right now, but I know we were gonna move on into this other festival, Apple Fest as well. Check it out.
Yeah.
Here, you're looking into a couple people that we are involved into Festival Latino, and thanks to your support all the time.
Oh man.
Apple Fest next weekend.
Oh yeah.
Apple
Yeah,
Fest
yeah.
next weekend. That's going to be awesome. Can you tell us about it a little bit, please?
Well, before we get into kind of Oktoberfest, Apple Fest kind of started like 5-6 years ago, but they never had a beer garden. And I don't know if you're me, I go to festivals, I like to check out the booths, and then I want to go sit in the beer garden in the sun and just down a ton of fermented goodness.
Right.
I want it in my belly. I want to enjoy the music and just enjoy kind of the ambiance. So we decided last year to do a cider garden, and it worked out well. And it's building momentum. So this year we're hoping we get a lot more people out to just have a cider. We had a cider from France last year that went really good. And so why
Nice.
not? What else? If it's a sunny day, it's a great festival, great music. Why not come out and just enjoy?
What's exactly happening that day? Do you know the lined up, or give us a little bit of heads up, or kind of idea what's exactly going on?
Yeah, like a lot of the music is like kind of bluegrass, kind of jazz.
Love it.
It's and it goes throughout the day. A lot of these artists donate their time to the festival too, because it's a non-profit festival. So they're really helping out quite a bit, and the booths and vendors are all around environmentalism. So if you go to these booths and vendors, you'll see kind of how different kind of services when it comes to helping the environment. And then of course you can go drink freshly squeezed apples from apples that were rescued. I'll say rescued from people's backyards because they
Wow.
would have just gone to waste.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I used to have one of those apple trees myself, and I have to get rid of it because it was too much.
All those excess apples that fall and you're just like, I don't want to. Yeah.
So what time does it start?
Well, it starts at 11
Okay.
and it goes till about 8.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you
yeah.
guys are like, oh, I'm working. No, you still have time. Come on, come support. All these festivals, it's not easy to organize them and put them together. So support as much as you can. If you can show up at least for a little bit, come and eat, come and check it out, the beer garden. Come on now, please. All
Yeah.
right, so
Yeah.
we're here for the main event now. Oktoberfest. Yes. Once again, what year is this?
This is our 5th year now.
Wow.
So, yeah, we've been stressed out for 5 years. And last year we had, it was down at Galt Gardens. We've made the change and shift to Exhibition Park. And I just want to explain it quickly
Right.
because people loved the outside ambiance of the beer garden at Galt Gardens. But the reason why me and John had to switch is we're a very small business. Yeah, and we have, we put a lot of our own money into the festival.
Okay.
And with weather being so looming at the end of September, early October, we've always had to sweat what Mother Nature was going to do. Our biggest sponsor of the event outside of Volkswagen is Mother Nature. If Mother Nature comes down on us like today, we are bankrupt as a business. And so we decided that our best option was to move to Exhibition Park, which looks like a Munich beer hall. But secondly, we just wanted to, provide an opportunity for a space where people could have the outside and inside option. A lot of our folks, they get cold at night, and we want it to be in kind of an indoor space. So we made the switch, and it's just a good timing for us as a festival. So it's going to be the same craziness, just inside, so you can enjoy it longer and longer hours.
To be honest, I'm jealous because then you don't have to worry about anything in the way that, oh, is it going to rain? Is it going to snow? If it's going to be too windy? I know, but
Yeah.
a lot of people say festivals are supposed to be outdoors. I totally agree with that. But then again, we're in Lethbridge.
Yeah.
Lethbridge is a tough city that
Yeah.
you never know. Like weather conditions can be like a lady. What's gonna happen? You never know, right?
Yeah. Well, and you know too, like we have, like within like the festival branch itself, like we love the outside too. We love the ambiance. But like you said, I mean, in Munich, if you go to the actual Oktoberfest in Munich, you'll see like a tent,
Right.
and you'll be inside in the tent. So we wanted to make Exhibition Park like an actual Munich Oktoberfest tent.
Right.
What-
Yeah, no, what you guys did it last year. Last year
Right.
was like, I was there. I couldn't be there for long, but I went to support for a couple hours. The beer, I didn't like the beer. I just loved the beer. My God. I don't like the beer. I love
the
it,
beer.
man.
See, that
beer is
makes me feel good, man.
That's why you think we were there. We were not supposed to be drinking, but I just have to have one, at least one, you know. You're allowed to have one, right? So there you go.
Of course.
But this year, since it's going to be indoors, forget it. I'm going to be sitting around. I don't know whether we're going to do it Friday or Saturday, because it's 2 days, right?
2 days, and this year too, we've always wanted to grow the festival to be big, like to have like an actual carnival with it, to have like craziness, right? Because it's family
Excellent.
friendly.
Right.
We have a kids zone, but in order to grow the festival, we need to actually make a profit off it. So this year we've charged tickets to the festival, to Exhibition Park, and that's why we're giving away a couple tickets with this boot to a lucky contestant.
Wait a minute. So we're getting tickets as well, not
Yeah.
just the booth?
Yeah, 2 tickets
Woo!
for a couple folks
So
to
how
come
are we
and
going
enjoy.
to do these? How are we going to give these away?
Let's see, Jose. Any
Can you
ideas?
share it? Can you share it? Can we find out who can share the most?
So if you share the post,
Right.
if you share Tizio's video right now, cooking with Tizio, then we will enter you to win the boot. Tizio will draw and tell me who wins, and then I will get the stuff to you. How's that sound?
Perfect. Sweet.
Share away.
Remember, it's not just cooking; it's what's cooking, because
What's
it's
cooking, right.
exactly because there's so many different.
'Cause we're not
things.
cooking anything.
Exactly
That
today.
makes
No,
sense.
not today. 2 weeks ago, we were actually cooking. So, my program is basically like that. So we talk about events, we talk about what's going on in Lethbridge, and we got the option to come to your backyard as well and do some cooking in there.
See, that's
So
cool.
you have
That's
the
cool.
whole package here.
That's pretty
Check
cool.
it out.
Yeah. Well, it would be cool if I should have brought some like bratwurst or something, you know, just a little grill, and we could have just grilled bratwurst in here while we were talking. You know, nothing speaks more German than a good bratwurst.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Like seriously, Roy and John. I know John is at home.
Yeah,
or
my brother
somewhere, is
works
taking
hard.
it easy. It's you guys been working like since I got to know you guys. Been working in so many different events and different things that supporting the community here in Lethbridge. But I gotta ask you too. You are involved in so many other things as well, on the personal side.
Yeah.
UNESCO, were you, or where are you now?
Yeah, I actually, I sit on a national advisory committee for the National CMAR, the Coalition of Municipalities Against Racism and Discrimination, which is a UNESCO committee.
Right.
But I sit there as a Canadian Race Relations Foundation representative because I'm on the board of directors, appointed by Heritage Minister Melanie Joly. So I'm there, and I'm happy to do it because I'm a humanitarian. Like I want to promote human rights and those type of values in our community. And so it's important for me to get involved that way and stay involved that way, which is cool.
From the Latino community, we would like to say thank you, because I know one way or another you're giving support to all the different things, all the different, and not just kind of like being exclusive, but inclusive, so everybody's welcome. Really, thank you, Roy,
Thanks, Tizio.
because you're an awesome person, and since day one, I think we click. Not just for the beer, but
Yeah, true.
for so many different. I think we have a lot in common that we are actually looking into. Get the community together, get the different ethnics to know each other, to share different traditions, and that's what we're here for.
Yeah, and I think in our community too, like a lot of people, when they think of our Latino community, they see that like homogenous term of Latino, and they don't realize how diverse that term is itself, and like how many amazing different cultures within that Latino umbrella are in our community. And I think that, like, even from the day when we did the Nicaragua day,
Yes.
and then there's folks from Ecuador, and there's
Mhm.
folks from Mexico, and there's folks from all around, really,
Colombia,
Argentina,
Argentina.
Colombia,
Yeah.
and we see the dancing, we see all the events. It's so important to promote and understand that intersectionality that exists in that group of people. And I think that same with when we met. You remember when we met Dr. Frank Vool?
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And the work of the African community too,
Right.
and how
Yeah.
there's so many different. Like, it's just so vibrant, and that's why I have to praise you guys, what you guys are doing too with the festivals, the events you put on. Like, I just saw you did Nicaragua.
Yes.
Was that a fundraiser?
Yes,
or
it was
yesterday?
a fundraise. Yes, it was on Friday.
Yeah,
It was
Friday.
on Friday. Yeah, and I would like to
Amazing.
say thank you so much for the people who came to support. It wasn't that many, but it was a unique opportunity to have this artist. He's 70 years old,
Wow.
which is amazing. His voice. He's not just an artist. He's an excellent and an amazing human being that is here to share his talent and I don't want to say that in a bad way, but he fights for the right, for everybody's rights. So we didn't want to turn it into a political thing or anything, but you got to check his lyrics. I got to learn so much that night that I was actually even in tears because he mentioned even so many different names. It's 400 people's already being killed
Wow.
down
Wow.
there, and he actually put it into a song. Yeah, I didn't want to go that way because it can be very sentimental. It can be very personal as well. And he did it again last night in Calgary, and well, here he didn't get that much. I gotta be honest, but to be honest, whoever was here did have a good time, did enjoy it, and we put our best into it, and he loved it. In Calgary last night, he did it huge. So, thank you again for having that huge opportunity, because I don't think we'll be able to have these type of how you call it,
Like activist or
not only that, but the way that he actually comes and brings the energy and talks about different things that we don't know, we don't get to see it. He's been out there for the last 40 something years as an artist, so
Yeah.
he's been going singing all over the world. So anyways, thank you again, and well, I don't know, I don't want to turn myself sentimental, but
it's an important issue. Like,
It
what's
is.
what's happening there right now
Yeah.
is scary.
it is scary. From
Yeah.
the country is, I mean, the safest country in Central America, Nicaragua, now is the worst one.
Yeah.
And it was so much investment, it was so much, the economy was in a boom, it was growing up so fast. Not anymore.
Yeah, no, and that's what I appreciate so much about what you're doing in the community as well. I mean, a lot of the volunteerism you do for the Ethnic Association
Yes.
is admirable as well. And I think when we as community members who put a lot of our time into events and causes and festivals and so forth, we feed off each other's energy, and
Yeah.
we feed off each other's inspiration, because in order to push forward, you always need someone to inspire you. You always need someone to keep you motivated. And I think that when I look around this community, see folks like yourself, see folks in the African community, see folks in our people with disabilities community, our LGBTQ2+ community, like being real activists and stepping in front to lead a cause that is challenging at times, is admirable. And I think it keeps us inspired as a community, and that's what keeps me inspired. Me and John, we're like, hey man, we see what's happening. We're always seeing what's happening, and we're always willing to help out. We're always inspired by it. So you got to support these initiatives.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I much appreciated that.
Yeah.
I think we are on the same page, and we're outsiders that we came here in Lethbridge to create and get awareness of so many different things that it happens not just here, it happens all over the world. And if we can do a tiny little change here and there, like let's say my 10 years old, I asked her after the show, and she was like, yeah, I liked it. even though she couldn't understand a word, whatever the guy was talking or saying.
Yeah.
But she kind of clicked into it because of the energy that we have created, the whole message. So remember, this is not just for our how you call it, genders or stuff like that. It's for the new people that are coming on our backs, the kids, the new generations. So not just our generations here, but we're creating for generations that are coming in 10, 20 years. And we wanted people to be aware of different things, that don't just keep it to yourself. If you have to speak out, go for it. As long as you do it nicely, don't just go violent or anything like that. Just fight for the rights in the right way.
And I think that's what people have to realize. Activism is it's an important thing in our communities. Like, the citizens having a voice and a say, and like being active and engaged is very important. But there's different levels of activism. There's the activism where you call out your own allies, and you know what I mean. You're doing your own things, and you're creating kind of dissension within certain active groups. Whereas true activism is when you bring that community together to have a solidified voice, to make social change within the constructs of a society. So if something's, and that's why our elected politicians, they're elected by the people to represent the voices of the people. So if we don't hold folks accountable for their actions, then we're running into certain challenges. And I think that you make a good point there with just the way I love the way activism is, and I think you have to be positive in your activism, although it's challenging at times.
Yes, it is.
Because there's a lot of negativity in this world, and we see it all the time, and
every single day.
And we try to keep, like, I know from my personal point of view, I always try to keep an optimistic outlook about what we're doing, because I don't want to fall into the negativity. I want to try to make small leaps and bounds and small changes one step at a time.
That's right.
But it's hard not to slip into that pessimism where you're like, am I really making a difference? Can I really make a change? And that's the fine line between being an activist.
Reality.
That is, yeah. Like the gentleman singing, he's probably like, I'm singing to, a smaller crowd. But to him, he's probably like, this is amazing energy, and I'm getting a lot of personal time with these folks. And look at the folks who came out to support it.
Yeah.
And it gives him energy to go to Calgary to a bigger audience, to say,
right.
Boom, let's raise money so we can get funds into the right hands, and we can stop or try to stop what's happening in that country. So,
yeah. So, moving on. It's how you call it. I don't want to end up kind of being a little bit sad or anything like that, because we know that between the two of us, we can turn so many different things into a huge happy atmosphere and stuff, especially when involved with drinking. I'm always honest. I love beer, and then I'm always willing to taste something different, something that is not regular, like the ones that you introduced me, the Duvels.
The Duvel, yeah.
Oh my
man.
God! So where is that? We were at the Telegraph, right?
The Telegraph, and I used to live in Belgium for about 2.5 years.
Right.
And when I first moved to Belgium, the friends, because I played professional American football there. Believe it or not, this guy played professional American football in Europe.
Right.
And when I got there, all the guys tested me. They wanted to see my beer strength, because I'm a Canadian. They're like, come on, let's see how you drink. Because Belgians are incredible. They drink beers that are 9-10%. They don't care.
Oh my God.
And they're like, let's test this guy.
This is the place to be.
Oh yeah, and they bring out this Duvel, and they're like, drink one of these. So I'm like, okay, whatever, boom, I drink it. Then they bring out another one and another one. And before you know it, I'm like, whoa. I stood up after like 3 of them, and I'm like, this isn't normal. What is happening here? And I learned pretty quickly that Belgian beer is king. It is superior beer. But now I like to introduce that to other people, because I learned so much in Belgium. Mostly, I was there to study a master's in social or culture and development studies, but I actually learned like a master's in beerology.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad was like, "Are you studying anthropology of beer, or are you studying your master's?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, beer's
right guy." Right. I remember that you do have your own yearly tour on different bars and stuff.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Roy, you're involved in so many different things. We can be here all day long, to be honest. Before we wrap it up, this awesome show of today, because I have Roy here with me.
Thanks.
I want to give you a heads up that I'm not 100% sure whether I'm gonna be every weekend doing these different shows. As you can see, myself too, I'm a little busy with different events that there's so many different things that we do out there. So if you don't see us, it doesn't mean that we're canceling or stopping. No, we just kind of like probably pause it and then do it into the next one. Who knows? We might do it once or twice a month. So if you have any suggestions or anything like that, you think that we can look into it or talk about it, let us know. Feel free to put any suggestions. And remember, 2 tickets plus the booth. I don't know how we're gonna do these. Probably the people who can share the most.
Yeah, just put them in like a hat.
Yeah, exactly.
Draw the name later, and then I'll even let you take the boot, Tizio, to give to that person. And
it's
then
mine for now.
And then I will. Yeah, you can take one. Tizio will take a big drink out of it before he hands it to you.
I gotta have breakfast before I get
He'll break it in for you. But and then I'll get the tickets to the whoever wins, because me and John are just in the process of printing them. So there'll be a couple tickets for maybe a date night, go to Oktoberfest.
Oh yeah, no.
Get a babysitter, or actually bring your kid, but then take them home at the appropriate hour. Bring the kid with the babysitter. Let the babysitter take them home at the appropriate hour. Then you stay and get adult crazy.
Right, wow.
Which is,
I can't wait, to be honest. Oktoberfest. It's what's it named? The #1 festival from the city, or which one was it?
No, we won in 2016. We won the Southwest Alberta Tourism Awards for Festival of the Year.
Wow, look at it.
Yeah, me and John were shocked. We were saying, I think John even yelped out a, "What the bleep?" Because he didn't. I know on Just Event we bleeped that stuff, so it's but we didn't think we could win, right? It was kind of a real shock, and then we went up on stage and John did a nice little speech, and I went to the mic and yelled, "Ziggy Zoggy, Ziggy Zoggy," and the crowd yelled back, "Oi, oi, oi," and we were like, "Whoa, that is fun stuff."
Phenomenal, I will say, because in order to create things like that, it's not easy as you think it is. It takes so much. It's a lot. It can take a lot of energy out of you, to be honest. It's a lot of people doesn't realize that. Oh yeah, you guys are having fun and drinking all the time. No, when we have to be serious, we have to be serious, and that's the toughest part. Right?
Oh, we hate being serious, man. Being serious is terrible.
It is.
I mean, me and John, like, we're co-hosting the event now, so we're on stage, right? And we have our steins, that we drink out of, but no one knows if there's water or beer in there. It's just a stein. But you got to go out and host, whether it is or isn't. I mean, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes things that no one sees.
Exactly. The first one's to come, and the first one, and the last one's to leave, right?
Yeah, no one sees any of it.
It's hard.
It's probably better that we should have a camera following around the behind-the-scenes conversations.
And everything.
Because me and John, we don't hold back. We're brothers. so you're not gonna be like, excuse me, like, with volunteers and stuff. You're like, excuse me, that is completely wrong. But we love you. Can you just change the way you're doing things? When you're doing it with your brother, it's like, I can't really say some of the things that are said, but we get into at least 3 fights every Oktoberfest. Wow. Good ones, good brotherly ones. 20 minutes, then we're good.
It makes you grow.
It makes you grow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes you be more professional, because we can always make mistakes here and there. We always do that. I have some issues here and there with Jose too, but you know what? It makes our be better. Like, I make mistakes, he makes mistakes, all of us. So we're not perfect, and that's what we were talking about in the last show. That sometimes we play something that we're not in the mood, or we're not 100%, and it happens. I'm sorry, we're human beings.
Yeah.
So that's all about. But then again, we're in Canada. We gotta keep it cool.
Yeah, and when you kill that. Like being a DJ is tough. Like, I have to commend you guys for the work you do, because when you play that song that kills the mood of the dance floor, like, just everyone has left and you're like, oh,
exactly,
and immediately you realize you've screwed up, because you had an atmosphere. Man, that's stress.
It is.
Like, I do, like, I'm not even close to the level of you. I just, like, I'm like a Songify playlist disc jockey kind of guy, and even when I'm at a bar like St. Patty's Day, you'd play a song where it would kind of slow it down, and everyone's like, "Oh, They just freeze. They're like, what is this?
Wait. Talking about that, we haven't talked about karaoke nights. Like, come on, dude. Like I said, here we're seeing the whole package. All right, guys?
Karaoke's incredible. You know what it means in Japanese? Empty orchestra.
Oh,
So it
really?
means you're supposed to suck at it, so there's no excuse not to sing, really.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you sing in your bathroom, you know, whether you're on the golden porcelain toilet or you're in the shower, you're singing, right? You're like,
Right.
hey, there's my favorite song, I like it. Why not just, like, do it in public? Just go up to the mic, own it. Pretend it's your shower.
So, tell us where you guys exactly at. I know you don't do it almost every week, but I know that you do have something going on.
Yeah, so we're at Pups West. We're starting up again August 20th again for the
Excellent.
students. You know, it's a student pub, but like a lot of times our friends will come or people will come.
I always want to go there, but it's kind of far away from my place.
Yeah,
And
that's the.
that can be the issue.
But you know, Tizio, like think of it like this is a good discussion. I've had this. Think about the you live in the north side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So think about like living in a bigger city and getting to your favorite pub. What does that take you, like 30 minutes?
No. Don't get me wrong. I want to be there, but sometimes I'm like,
It's a
like,
10-minute drive. The Whoop Up creates like this barrier force field of like west, north, and north and south kind of have their thing going on. You just cruise down, you know, McGrath or whatever.
Right.
But like in the west side, it's like barrier, and everyone's like, I didn't want to go west. It's like really, it was 5 minutes. But I hear you.
Yeah.
We'll try for north.
All right, guys. We even passed the time. We can be talking with me and Roy. We can be talking here all day long. To be honest, it's something that we understand each other. We know each other for a long time. Next time, probably I can get John around here. John is another amazing guy. I got to see him yesterday by Walmart. So. It's like I said, these guys are here, and these are guys are amazing. Thank you so much for everything. And then remember,
Share away. It's Tizio will draw and he'll pick the winner. So and then
Okay.
he'll just let me know who gets the tickets.
Yes.
You get this boot to drink out of, and trust me, drinking milk out of it's also cool.
all right? Okay, this is What's Cooking with DJ Tizio. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, guys.
Cheers.